XRP, we just give an update for my last video. All right. In my last video, I mentioned that based on daily chart, if we want to look for buy, we need to have a breakout of 80 cents. Okay. At that time, what the price was somewhere around here. Okay. We mentioned that price have to break this level before we look for buy if you want to trade based on higher time frame. And if when we move to 1 hour chart, I mentioned, okay, I think the price was somewhere around here. I mentioned that if we want to look for buy based on 1 hour chart, we need to get the correction before we look for buy. Without correction, we cannot buy. This is the reason. Okay. And even based on the 15-minute, I say if anyone wants to trade based on the 15-minute, I mentioned that I think the price was somewhere around here. Okay. I mentioned that if we want to buy, we need to get the correction I highlight. And any buy will be short-term buy. As long as we get into the profit, we have to take out the profit. We didn't have any buy setup because this is not the correction, and the reason was this. That's why based on the higher time frame, I mentioned that buying at that price is not good without having the trade setup. Okay. And as we can see, this is the result. Okay. Now the question is, even in my last video, I mentioned the question is whether this is a reversal or we're getting the bigger correction. Okay. Even in my last video, I mentioned that we are expecting to get the correction, but what we get is really deep. Whether we're going to get the correction for the next move or this is the one is going to break this level again. Because since last 2 to 3 weeks, when we were within this move, I mentioned that any buy should be below 25 cents. Where with even we have these two opportunity. Okay, now what's the next? Can we retest this low again or the price can reverse from here? Okay, for this case, we move to daily chart. Okay, we refer again, we back to our analysis for last 2-3 weeks. Okay, just we want to see the different pictures. Okay, when the price was within this range, we mentioned that one of the option we expect the price to break this top, then from there we get the down move, at least the price to break this low, and whether the price can test this low for the next move or not. And the reason, if we move to the weekly chart, you will see the reason. No, I don't need to explain. Okay. And now the question is, and when we see this big move, then we say that option may is not valid, but we didn't say 100% say may, because this one is really sharp. Okay. But now as a result of this, may still we need to get consider that move. That means this one is part of this move. Okay, in that case, may again, still we can expect the price to break to this low. May the price cannot touch this low anymore. But at least if this one continue, we didn't get the correction here, we can expect the price to retest this low or may this low before we get the next move up. Why I'm mentioning all these things? Buying within this without any correction, any confirmation, we need to be really careful because of this sharp move and reversal, dump and bump. All right. Now, do we have any trades at all? We don't have it. I move to forward chart. We don't have any information here. Okay. The only times you can say whether we should buy or not, we get the confirmation here. Even based on the indicators, we have nothings. If we talk about the technically, we are not talking about the news. Okay. I move to 1 hour chart. Okay. Based on 1 hour chart, MACD, nothing. But if we compare here to there, this range, based on this, we had a divergence starting from here. 1, 2 relative to each other, 1, 2 relative to each other. Okay. Now I don't want to say this reversal is because of this. Okay, just we giving all those pictures we have it. Now the question is, what's the next? Whether can continue, come to at least the 25 or can reverse. Okay, what I want to say, buying or selling right now is it's not a good idea. We need to see what we will get here. If we get a correction, still we can expect the price to drop one more. But we are not going to sell it. Even we get the sell setup, we won't sell it. We are looking for buy. Now the question is whether we get the buy from here or the price drop. We don't have any information. We need to wait. We see what we will get from here. And if we get any sharp move with a correction, then from there we consider we go for buy. But any buy is still we consider as a short term, unless based on a higher time frame we get a bigger picture. But right now, no more trade. Just we need to wait. This is my suggestion for my trades. Okay, rather than that, because we don't want to be in these traps anymore. Anyway, we just follow the chart, and for the maybe next day we see what we will get here. Then from there we can make a decision. Right now there is no more trades, and I don't want to say how fully the price can drop or not, but if the price come to this level, then from there we start to buy again. And at this range, 40 cents, we need to wait, get the confirmation. Anyway, we don't have any trade setup, and from if I see any update, I will share. Thanks.